The team has to be fired up to see him coming into the game with that kind of attitude. Wow. The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Champ in this one?
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that three from the corner.
Yeah, they're just off a road trip, and the Heat are looking to settle back in here at home. These guys facing good ball clubs and will continue to over the upcoming stretch of games. Even more critical to notch a win in this one.
It's always fun to be at home, Kevin. Home sweet home is what I like to call it. But you know what? They've got a tough visitor in the house tonight. And just because they're at home doesn't mean a win is going to automatically show up on the scoreboard. They've got their work cut out for them against this opponent here.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to start out a homestand against a team like this one. But the opportunity is there. I mean, they've got to go out and focus, play hard. If they play well and win, that'll be a major confidence booster for them.
Aminu misses. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Wizards in Washington.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
Kevin, he told me basically he wants to turn the thoroughbreds loose today. He said, frankly, I don't think they have the speed to keep up with us. The more we run, the better off we'll be. Should be a fast-paced game, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Passes to Holloway. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Bennett kicks to Thomas. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doubled by Holloway. And the pass to Holmes. Kicks it to Aminu. This one for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Right from the opening tip, offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
Inside, it's stolen by Morris. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And it's blocked by Holloway. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Paxson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
That was a pretty close game the first time they met, but the mistakes cost them. They were very careless with the ball. They're going to have to take care of it tonight.
Morris kicks to Aminu. He passes to Paxson. Here's Zeller, and he lays it straight in.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass. There's
the screen. Cullen passes to Holloway. The dish to McCollum. It's stolen by Aminu. Makes the lead pass. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. You know, Clark, if they could rewind and erase some of that sloppy play, I mean, they would have had the W.
Without question. I mean, you get rid of those turnovers and be a little sharper, but the turnover difference, too much to overcome.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Markieff Morris. Here's Holloway. He's covered by Aminu. He kicks it to Bennett. Shot to stop the run. Good.
And that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Suns.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And they're on the break. Here's Holloway. Right through the D for the layup. Champ's got 5.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Holmes passes to Zeller. He dishes it to Aminu. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here is Paxson. Defended by McCollum. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throw. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat. Seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lets a floater go. Lamb, good. Lamb's got his first 2 points.
And you got to have perfect timing to knock down that teardrop.
And at the end of one.
Coming up this Thursday, March 7th.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
And I thought the key to that first quarter, guys, was the turnovers they faced with that aggressive defense.
Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's paid off for them a few times already.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Holloway, he's in at 3. Myers Leonard is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Caruso been at the 2. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Barnes has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Cleveland.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Here is Rodgers. Dishes to Morris. He feeds it to Plumlee. Morris, 6 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, always some very sneaky defenders on the wings in the NBA. And since the All-Star break, no players have been better at setting traps than these small forwards. Well, you look at Champ. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
You know, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players because they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
And they're not just good on the ball defenders. They'll torment the players they're not guarded. A lot of those steals are the result of passes he gets his hands on away from the ball.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Champ in their last game against the Suns played really well. He had 12 points and added 7 rebounds to go with his scoring. He was a big factor in helping the team come out ahead and continue their great play.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
Well, that never seems to be a problem for him, but you're right, Kevin. He has to be feeling at the top of his game right now.
Well, when you play well, it feeds confidence, and when you've prepared to play well and works out that way, it does add another level of confidence to your next game.
And again, it's the Heat missing. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Bennett. Feeds it to Thomas. No good. The Heat go the other way with it.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Rodgers passes to Holmes. Rodgers. Here's the screen. Doubled by Caruso. Here's Morris. The Heat rebound. Aminu dishes to Zeller. The feed to Aminu. Holmes. He's guarded by Thomas.
Get there.
Holmes passes to Rodgers. Shot to end this cold run. Hits the bucket. Rodgers has got his first bucket of the night.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Here's Holloway. They get it back. Pass to Bennett. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Kicks it to McCollum. There's the pass to Bennett. Another shot. The shot's good from Holloway. Champ's got 6 in the quarter.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Holmes passes to Paxson. The dish to Zeller. Pass to Paxson. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Taking a look back over the last month. Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in three-point shooting. First in free throw percentage. And they're number 2 in fewest turnovers a game. I call that squeezing the orange. And that's a team effort. Everybody valuing the ball.
Man, you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly. That's his first three-pointer of the second half, which actually makes it his first of the game.
That's tipped. Rebounded by McCollum.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that.
Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. He passes to Aminu. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Jones checked in for the Cavaliers. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Paxson with the ball, defended by Lamb. Pass to Paxson. He kicks it to Lamb. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Lamb's got his second basket.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Jumps up and is blocked by McCollum. Passes it to Holloway. But 3. That is good. Champs got 12 points now in the quarter. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break hoops, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. Second, the Cavaliers.
Oh, they're so patient at the offensive end. They don't take bad shots. They really look to move the ball and find the best shot they can every possession.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Bennett. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Morrison's checked in. Here's Holloway, defended by Middleton. Barnes kicks to Morrison. Some nice passing by Cleveland here to the paint. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paxson with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. The pass to Paxson. He dishes it to Middleton. Rejected by Leonard. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Here's Morrison. Here's Lamb. Offensive rebound. Leonard. Great D that time from Plumlee. Here's Stallworth. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Cleveland ahead.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And we played 2 quarters out at American Airlines Arena.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Miami, Florida, and the American Airlines Arena.
Talk about great numbers for Champ. He's got 17 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami, we've got Cody Zeller. Al Farouk Aminu is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Paxson. And it's Holmes in at the point. Aminu with it. Now defended by Bennett. Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got the first field goal the second half for the Heat.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
From past the arc, and the basket by McCollum.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Now here's Zeller. 6 points for him. Holmes passes to Paxson. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. 8 points for Cody Zeller.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, easy points, 3 points for a guy with that kind of strength and agility in the paint. You got to go for every second chance opportunity.
He feeds it to Morris. From outside the arc, gets it to go. Morris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Holloway. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami trailing. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Yeah, some good matchups. And I'll tell you, that Pacers game definitely has caught my eye.
The shot's good from Paxson.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Looking to end the run. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league rankings. 8th in free throw percentage, 12th in steals, and then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line.
Dishes it to Zeller. Morris passes to Holmes. Feeds to Aminu. Kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Morris has got 5 points so far. The Cavaliers trailing. Holloway, the pass to McCollum. And there's the feed to Thomas. Champ, he's covered by Aminu. And another miss by Cleveland.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
There's the dish to Morris. Tries to save it. No good on the 3.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
It's Thomas outside. Miami grabs the miss.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Holmes passes to Aminu. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 5-point Heat lead. Cleveland's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Here's Holloway. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Pass to Holmes. They set the pick. Paxson. No good on the triple. Morris with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Paxson passes to Holmes. Doubled by Holloway. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And a chance here to check out the league's scoring leaders. Well, you look at Champ, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, all you have to do is point to his name at the top of the list. What a season it's been for him. He's been amazing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Karsov comes in for McCollum, and it's Turner in for Isaiah Thomas.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And Miami has possession. It's a three-point game. Doubled by Holloway. Pass to Paxson. Fires for three. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Bennett. Now here's Lamb, averaging 8 points a game. Dawkins kicks to Lamb. With the lead pass. Shoots a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Karsov's got 3 rebounds now in this one. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And the Heat making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. And the Cavaliers call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
He kicks to Barnes for the lead. Gets it to go. Barnes has got 7 points.
And can you ever remember him getting his confidence shaken? I mean, it just doesn't seem like he's ever bothered by any adversity or any pressure.
And I know nothing fires him up more than a huge jam right in the face of an opponent. I mean, those facials get him going. Don't discount how that can deflate the defender and the other team, too.
Here's Turner. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The shot's good from Holloway. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Here's Dawkins. Rogers passes to Lamb. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Dawkins, and he's good on the 3-ball. Here's Holloway. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Oh, what a monster shot to close out the third.
On tap this Saturday, March 9th.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And for the Cavaliers, Holloway, he's in at small forward. Also Harrison Barnes out there, and it's Palmer in at the center position. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thomas is checked in. The shot's good from Holloway. Yes, sir, that one drops.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Middleton can't get it to go.
This is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Passes it to Morris. Here's Gibbs. He dishes it to Lamb. He passes it to Zeller. Releases. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Heat lead by 2.
Good job there recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage. They almost tied it up with that shot.
Boy, they're this close here in the fourth quarter, scrapping back into it.
Middleton with the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
No good from Holloway. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Gibbs. The shot misses. Some solid D here from Palmer. Holloway, the pass to Barnes. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And Miami making a change here. Miami's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And Zeller kicks to Morris. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Thomas passes to Holloway. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Taken away in transition. Here come the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose.
Oof, boy, after all this energy.
Zeller passes to Paxson. Aminu. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here. He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
From deep, Thomas. The shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Ball's knocked loose. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Really poor decision on that pass.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Aminu off the pick from Zeller. And Aminu kicks to Zeller. He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Heat lead by 10.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on him.
The pass to Holloway. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Chance got 35 in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Too little too late. They may as well just let the clock run and save their energy for another day.
Absolutely, Clark. You know sometimes the frustration will show in a game like this. And